you do? I'm very happy to have this personal visit with you. Won't you be seated, please?
Wicked. Where the fuck would I be without my digit? Used to have my mama trunk stuffed full of midget. Used to have her dough swinging like King Griffith. Mama never home, mama gotta make a living. Mama made miracles every Thanksgiving, but we was just kids back then, so we ain't get it. And not having much had a nigga in his feelings. Mama did her best, but it was mission impossible. Daddy wasn't present, so the street niggas adopted us. Mama, we just try and put some commas in your pocketbook. And granddaddy accidentally taught us how to rock it up. We was born losers and we already lost enough. Not even 18 with more arms than the octopus. Sacking up the onions, not a tear. A nigga said for what? Mama said she about to lose the house, so we ain't have a choice. Yeah, nigga wicked. All the paper on the planet couldn't fix it. I watched my brother die, got a nigga heart twisted. I watched his liver fail, followed by his kidneys. The doctors couldn't save him, and neither could I. In the blink of an eye, it's too late to say goodbye. Life's short as shit, and we don't get a rewind. I can't get it out my mind, no matter how hard I'm trying. All I can do is grieve, all I can do is cry. I can't seem to bury this shit deep enough inside. I can't seem to let go of this shit. A nigga tired. Everything they prescribed me for the pain done expired. Damn. Wicked. My Uncle Big Red told me I was gifted. Told me that I gotta be prepared to go the distance. And don't let the hoe distract me on the road to riches. And family over everything, at least to an extent. I ain't quite what he said, but I know that's what he meant. Now it's all about weed like a nigga learning French. They cut me out my mama's stomach, I've been on it ever since. Yeah. Wicked. Where the fuck would I be without my children? Used to have my mama trunk stuffed full of midget. Used to have her dough swinging like King Griffith. Mama never home, mama gotta make a living. Mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. We was just kids back then, so we ain't get it. And not having much had a nigga in his feelings. Long little pill, long little pill, long little pill. Zach Kingsley.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Conversation with your man Big Unc, Uncut. Peace. What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. And if you don't know what time it is, shit, at least you see what time it is, man. That's right, because if you see me, man, it's time for Conversation with your man Big Unc, man. And I am none other than Big Unc, and this is Uncut, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, I like to just before I get started, man, I had took my week off, man, being with my son, man. I'm telling you, like, I really enjoy just being around him, man, and just watching him teach me how to, understand his man. It's a joy. And I ain't even got to explain that shit. Look, I'm back, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? That's right, man. And I just want to say thank y'all for those that chose to turn in. I know my aunt on here. I'm telling you, man. I told her today. I be seeing, and when this shit jump off, hey, motherfucker gonna try to jump on, but hey, I know who was already on here for that. You know what I'm saying? I told my aunt, me and her. Sometimes just be me and her on here. She be the only one on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all good, man, because like I said, this is what I love to do, man. And since this is what I love to do, man, I'm gonna do it, man, if ain't nobody watching, man. Because like I said, man, hey, man, man, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, and I ain't gonna never give up either. You know what I'm saying? Because I got something I'm trying to do with this. But until I do it, man, I'm just going to get better at doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just allow y'all to watch me while I do this shit, man. So I just want to say thank y'all for those that took out time, man, to come and join me tonight, man. That's right, 6:30 every Monday night, man, or every Monday that I ain't doing nothing that might not involve, having me to get some money. Because if I got to get some money, man, I ain't gonna be on. I'm gonna let you know now. I ain't just gonna hold you up and shit, but hey, I tell you, man, this shit ain't paying me nothing right now, so I got to make sure I'm doing everything I need to do, man. You know what I'm saying, man. But with that being said, I just want to say thank y'all, man. Welcome to episode 26, man. That's right, episode 26. I've seen people change for the world but I ain't never seen the world change for people. You know what I'm saying? I'm 53. I ain't never seen the world change for nobody, man. Motherfuckers like to act like the world just flipped on. Oh man, look how bad the world is, man. The world always been the way the world is, man. See, the thing is, man, the older you get, the scarier you get. And when you scary, everything seems goddamn crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when you young, shit, some of these young kids, man, they don't think nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they don't see the shit that's going on, but they ain't as scared of it as you are. You know what I'm saying? Because when you old, you know it's about your time to wrap up. Shit, you ain't really trying to get involved. So that's why you be saying that. I tell my man, the world is the way the world is, the way the world always been, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot more things and shit because shit, that's how the world is. It's a lot more people. You know what I'm saying? And then you got technology and the world got evolved, you know. So, hey, but other than that, man, shit. People still lie, people still kill, people still do all the things people been doing since the beginning of time, man. But we have evolved and we have become better and we do treat each other better. Even though we can treat each other a whole lot better, I'm just saying they ain't hanging motherfuckers in trees. I ain't saying they ain't. I'm just saying they ain't doing it on the rate they was doing it. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Like back then, I tell motherfuckers shit. Just think how brutal and motherfuckers was and shit. We ain't even got to go back that far. Like I told y'all, man, one time shit, motherfucker couldn't even eat together. Motherfucker couldn't even go to school together. Now look at her. You know what I'm saying? Still can't get along. Because the world gonna be the way the world is. But that ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's why my advice, man, to anybody that watch my show, man, I don't care how the world is. Just make sure you ain't like that. Just make sure you the type of person you say you feel like the world needs, you become that person. You learn how to treat people better than the way you might treat them already. And I ain't saying you treat people bad. I'm just saying, you know, you got to do, hey, I tell you, man, you know, just treat people right. You ain't got to treat them good. Treating people right just means don't disrespect them. Don't get in their way. If you don't fuck with them, don't fuck with them. But you ain't got to treat everybody good, though. Because, see, treating people good means you got to give them money or give them a place to stay. And everybody don't no, everybody don't know. But I treat you right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't treating me. No, not me. But like I said, man, I just want to say thank y'all, man, for joining me tonight, man. This episode 26, man. You know, I'm episode 26, man. I've seen people change for this world, but I ain't never seen the world change for no people, man. The world gonna be the way the world is, people. You just got to figure out what you're gonna be doing while you living in this motherfucker, man. You know, because you helping it or you destroying it. So, you know, I want to get into it first. I'm going to get it because why I'm going to get into this, man? Because like I said, you know, I don't talk about nobody. But tonight I'm going to talk about a subject because in order to talk about how it go along with my topic, which is I've seen people change for the world. I've seen people change for this world, man. I'm telling you, man, I've seen people change for this world now. Believe me. And everything that come along with it. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm telling you. But the topic, you know, motherfucker asked me about the Gucci Man situation and how I felt about that. I told him straight up, I don't feel no kind of way, man. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't to say I ain't knew what was going on. And he was talking about, he asked me, did I feel like Gucci Man had snitched? I said, hell no. I said, Gucci Man told. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between snitching and telling. You know what I'm saying? Like the snitch, you have to be a part of the situation that's going down. Like you have to have something to do with what's about to go down. Man, he ain't know nothing about that shit, man. He was going there to handle business. Now, however y'all feel about how he conduct business, that's one thing. But at the end of the day, he wasn't going there, man, on no guns and shit like that. But that's what Buddy did. You know what I'm saying? And people like to say, man, well, Gucci Man, this here, man, that man was a victim. Yeah, like I tell people, I know, and I remember Gucci Man, but that ain't the same Gucci Man from back when I was coming up. Not the Gucci Man now, not the one that's out here now. Listen, I ain't saying he the same person, but he just don't make the same choices. See, Gucci, let's see, man, maybe he would have caught Gucci back in them days, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if Gucci was still, he might have would have probably got there, but no, that man business, that man got a family, that man got a wife. That man ain't coming out here. That man trying to make it back home, man, so he can goddamn be there for his kids, man. He ain't trying to get out here, man. No, man. So I tell people, no, that man ain't snitched. That man told, man. See, snitching is like if one of them other dudes that was with him would have told, that's snitching. Or this another way of snitching. If I'm goddamn in the, like I used to be in the streets, right? And a nigga robbed me, right? If I go tell the police that he robbed me and make it not about dope, but just say he robbed me, man, that's snitching. Now I'm snitching because I was a party to the crime. And just because something happened, I can't go tell. No, I got to live with that shit. But listen here, man, I don't live like that no more, man. And I'm telling anybody right now, man, I'm calling the police. I'm telling you, I'm going to the police, man. I'm straight up, man. If you, I don't give a fuck. You put your hands on, I'm going to the police, man. And going to court and everything. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you why, man. Because, hey, I know I can't do what I used to do no more, man. Because I got too much to, man. I got a wife. I got kids. Man, I'm not, man, I done got my life. Hell no, man. And I'm 53. Man, I ain't got time to dance, man. Man, that's what Gucci, old nigga, man. Yeah, nigga might be, I seen him the other day, shit, he done gained weight. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, man, Gucci got a wife, beautiful family. Man, nigga, no, man, that nigga told. That nigga ain't snitch, man. So with that being said, man, that's how I felt about that, man. But what I want to say about all that together is, man, is because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, like the world like to keep you, like however the world want to see you, that's how the world gonna see you, man. No matter how much he done changed and no matter how much he done got himself together mentally, physically, spiritually, they still want to make him be who he used to be. But that ain't who that nigga is, man. He ain't making them kind of choices, man. Now, do I know him personally? Hell no, I don't know that man personally. But personally, I don't give a fuck, like I told y'all. But I'm just saying, man, I've seen, man, like one time, shit, he used to live like my topic, man, he changed for the world, man. At one time when he was living for the world, that's what he was doing. That's when he was caught up drugs and doing all that kind of shit, man. But when you learn who you are, man, and you start living for yourself, man, instead of living for the world, man, you readjust. I mean, one time they were trying to say that man was a clone just because he started doing the right thing. That's crazy, man. Just because you start doing the right thing, you ain't doing the fuck. That means they done did something to you, man. Motherfucker be tripping, man. Because people just don't like the accountability. And some motherfuckers just don't know what it really takes to just get your shit together. And it take getting out the world, man. You can't be out here in this world when you trying to do the things you want to do to get yourself together mentally, physically, spiritually. While you trying to get some money, you can't do it. The world you too weak. You too weak. So now I tell mother, I see motherfucker, man, like, yo, I grew up around people, man, and I seen people I went to school with, and niggas get out here in this world, man, and start making kind of choice. They still the same person. They just start making different choices, man. And be like, you know what I'm saying? Because with a nigga, man, no. And see, that's one thing about me. And I tell you, man, I use myself as example. But people, I'm going to tell you, man, I always loved who I was, man. Even when I was out there in that world as a young age, man, I always loved who I was, man. When I got there in that world, man, I wasn't trying to be nobody else, man. I really wasn't, man. I wasn't trying to be nobody else, man. I loved who I was, man. You know, I love clothes. I love everything about who I am right now. I'm still the same. I'm still the same person. I just make different choices, man. But I always love who I was, man. The world ain't never had its hands on me, yo. I ain't never been out here living for. I ain't never want that stage. I just wanted the money. But when you out here in the world, yeah, I made bad choices, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't because I was trying to goddamn be somebody. No, I was trying to get some money so I could live better, so I ain't have to goddamn go back home. Because I don't like failure, man. Now, I fail, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to learn. But failure, no, man, I don't like failure. Failure is when you just can't do when it's over. No, I ain't, no. You know, as I tell, that's one thing about it, man. That's why I'm like, man, I ain't finna never be one of them niggas, man, that go back home, man. Like, go back home where I grew up at and try to start over just because no, man, I'm not giving up like that, man. Man, I done put too much out here into this world, man, and into these streets, man, to got them get myself situated. Man, no, I'm not doing that, man. If I went hard out there when I was out, I'm gonna go hard in my life right now. The same energy and the same effort I got up every day to do wrong, I get up with that same energy and effort to do motherfucking right. Because, man, I know what that world don't give a fuck about you, man. You know, just like doing these shows and shit that I do, man. Man, I've seen people, man, since I've been doing this shit, and people I done seen people, man, they done did 2, 3, 4 different kind of shits, man. They started out doing this, then they started doing that, you know, because it's like, if the world don't accept them, or if the world don't validate what they doing, they feel like they must ain't doing something right. Then they start switching up and doing, no, I'm not doing what the world want me to do. See, that's why I tell my aunt, I be like, yo, man, I know what I'm up against when I be doing these shows, man. Shit, motherfucker, rather see somebody talking about somebody, goddamn doing stupid. Man, this ain't what this show about. Now, listen, I ain't on this bitch always saying we gonna laugh, but man, I ain't on here talking about no bullshit. I ain't on here talking about what's going on out there in that world, because I know that shit ain't what's really matter, man. Not when you really want to get your shit together. In whatever of your life, you might be goddamn, you might be straight in certain area, but you might goddamn just be lacking. And you trying to figure out, man, what I'm telling you, man. Take accountability for your life, man. Because I tell people, man, the world don't give a fuck, man, just like life don't. You know what I'm saying? You be out here, man, I'm telling you, man, I always did people like, and I always loved who I was, man. Anybody that know me, I'm always be who I am. Now, I made bad choices, man, because I was young and I loved who I was, right? Like I wasn't I wasn't tall enough to play basketball, so I wasn't never into that. I go play like recreation with my friends and shit, but I would, you know, so I ain't never take that shit serious like some of these guys and shit that I grew up with, going to practice, all that. You know, no, you know, when I was young and shit, man, when I was like middle school, I used to try that shit, man. But then, you know, they wouldn't let me, man. That's gonna be in the book, but you know what I'm saying, like shit, my family wouldn't let me play sports. For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? My sister played, but hey, anyway, that's gonna be in the book later. But like I said, man, you know, I ain't play sports and shit. You know, I ain't played no sports and shit, man. You know, and all I did, so I just love being me, man. I was just like, yo, I go hang out, man. I'm gonna kick it, I'm gonna have fun, whatever, man. I used to dance. I'm telling you, man, I used to dance, I used to do all kind of shit, man. I was a kid growing up. You know, but I just like shit. I like nice things. I used to always gravitate to nice things. When I was a young kid, I used to look at magazines and stuff and always look at the nice shit, man. And my family used to be like, boy, you always looking at expensive stuff, man, because, man, I'm telling you, man, I liked it nice. It wasn't like I seen somebody that had, no. I just was always like that, man. And that's why now, man, I'm telling you, man. And so when I was like young, that's how I ended up getting in the streets. Like I said, I ain't going to the world because my family was on drugs or my dad. No, my dad, like I said, was the first black fire chief in my county. He got when he passed away, he got the governor's award, and they buried him in honors. My mom always worked, like always in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nah, my shit, but it's circumstances that went along with that made me get out the house. You know what I'm saying? You know. And a lot of it I chose to, but with reason though. But I just say, man, you know, I always loved who I always, man, I wasn't finna try nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna be influenced by nothing. See, I ain't never tried to fit in. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, man, I ain't never like just really fuck with a whole lot of people and shit like that. I was more of a spectator, man. I observed a lot of shit when I was coming up. So I knew what not to do and what to do, man. That's like when I was like going home. Like I say, man, I never go back home. When I go back home, I'm going home winning. Like when I go back home, oh man, shit, man. Hey, anybody know? They know how I come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, playing. But man, I ain't finna go back home failing. I used to do that shit when I was younger, man. Like when I was out in the streets younger, and I used to fall. I used to goddamn I'd be out of town getting money. I might fall off. I always go back home to get money, man. But I used to hate that shit, man. But one thing I said when I was getting older, I said I'd never go back home, man. I see niggas go back home like they'll live somewhere, man, and goddamn be there for years and years, and then man get up and then go back home and just start. No, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. Nah, fuck that, man. Because I believe, man, I ain't finna go, man. I see people, man, like give up and then go live somewhere else and just to start doing the same thing they was doing when they was where they was at. But because when the world ain't accepting you and people don't see you the way people see you when you back, I know people that won't leave from back home because see, people seen a certain kind of way. But when you go out of town, don't nobody know you. So you got to find your own. See, I ain't never had no problem with that. Because like I said, I always loved me. So all I had was me. And I wasn't finna never got them be out here on no, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to always stay fresh. No matter what I'm going to do, I'm always, young nigga, always. Still right now, still the same way. I just don't make those kind of choices that I made when I was younger. But I'm telling you, I'm still the same. Everything, man, everything that I went through still in me. See, I tell people that's the difference, man. I know I ain't changed. I just make better choices. That's why I'm always focusing on what I'm doing. Because the minute I see the signs of something, a habit that I used to have, man, I'm checking that shit. Because I know if I don't, I can fall back into, because I know, because it's easy to do that. But I tell people, man, like for real, like when you got to, man, get up, man, and that's all about having belief in who you are and be willing to go through shit, man. The reason most people don't really know who they are because they always giving up on the things they want to do. And see, in order to do the things you want to do in life, man, you got to really get to know who you are. But in order to really get to know who you are, man, you can't give up, man. See, that's how I found out who I really am, man. That's why I could tell somebody, man, what I ain't finna do and what I am finna do. That's why I can tell you what I'm gonna be doing in the next 5 years. That's what I could tell you how my life gonna be in the next 10 years, and it might be even better because I don't know what might happen between the work I'm doing and the work somebody else may be doing that can help me get further. But I could tell you that, man, because I know who I am, man. And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up every day, man, and I'm going to do the necessary things I need to do in my life, man, to make sure I keep myself and my family in a position to keep moving in that direction. I know this for a fact. I know I ain't finna never give up. I know I ain't finna get up. I ain't finna make no bad choices. I ain't finna never cheat on my wife. I ain't finna never not be there for my kid. I ain't finna never goddamn my kid. I'm not finna never, you know what I'm saying? None of that. I'm not finna treat people bad. I'm not finna, I can tell you right, I'm not. I'm going to do the right thing. Whatever the right thing is in that moment, it's going to be the right thing for me to do, man. So, no, I'm telling you, man. So I tell motherfuckers, hell yeah, hey, put your hands on me. I'm going to the police, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm going straight there, man. You know what I'm saying? You do, hey, man, I'm telling you anything, man. I'm telling you, man. Rob, steal to come take something for me. I'm going to the police. I'm telling you, man. I don't give a fuck. They be like, but you back in the day, man. I ain't back in the day, man. I'm 53 years old, man. I got a family, man. I got people who depend on me, man. I got things I want to do in my life, man. And I ain't finna let nobody sabotage me from that shit either. So I tell people, miss me with it, and I'm gonna tell you, miss Gucci with that shit. I seen him that nigga still performing, man. That nigga was performing at the college the other day, man. Still getting money, man. Wife got jury on, they got them still. Cause man, I'm telling you, man. When you getting up every day and you doing what you supposed to be doing in your life, man, and you ain't in nobody's way, man, should nobody get in your way, man. If you want to goddamn, I tell people all the time, you got to know how to negotiate, people. Because if you don't know how to negotiate, you will find yourself thinking like that young man was thinking. Like he had to do what he did. Man, nah, you didn't, man. You had to just know how to go sit down at that table and negotiate, man. Sometimes you ain't going to always be able to get everything you want if you came in with nothing. But hey, man, I'm telling you, man, shit, man, my freedom and the chance I get to get up every day and be able to get some money, man, that's all I need, man. Because it was these hands, man, that got me everything I lost. And it's going to be these hands, man, that continue to get me everything I want to get, man. So like I said, man, look, man, I just want to say thank y'all, man. Look, the show ain't over, man. This is just the first part of the show, man. But I just want to say thank y'all. Come join me tonight, man. Look, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unk, man. This is motherfucking Conversation with Big Unk Uncut, man. And like I said, man, my show is for anybody. It just ain't for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that, man. Because everybody don't think the way I think. Everybody don't believe the way I believe, man. But like I tell you, man, what I believe don't mean shit. But it's a lot of shit that I know, and that's what I talk about, man. Because to be real, your belief and what you believe is just what you need to believe to help you figure out or help you goddamn get through what you're going through in your life. You know, I tell people all the time, when I was young, I used to believe something else. Now that I'm older, I don't believe that no more. That don't mean what I used to believe when I was younger was wrong. It just means that I just grew old enough that I knew that wasn't the right thing to believe. See, sometimes you have to believe what you believe to get you through what you're going through. And then once you get through that shit, you have to stop believing that. You have to stop believing that all people ain't, you can't trust. Because see, you won't be able to move no further in your life because you thinking that people are the way they used to be. Nah, they ain't like that. Because see, the better you become, the better the people around you become. Not because you're going to choose them, but because you're going to be living your life in such a way, man, that you're going to just be in those surroundings, man. See, like I tell my people all the time, man, I don't be out in that world. Man, I just be around myself, I'm always around good people, man. I ain't got them all, I ain't no way I don't need to be, man. And I ain't talking about nothing I don't need to be talking about, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm telling you, the only thing I care about, man, is what I need to be doing today in my life, man. That's all today. I'm not thinking about next week. I'm thinking about today. That's all I'm thinking about, man. Because if I'm thinking about tomorrow, shit, I'm thinking too soon. And if I'm thinking about something yesterday, I'm thinking too late. I'm thinking about something I should have already did. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking about tomorrow, man, I'm thinking too soon. I need to be focusing on what I need to do today, man. Because see, everything that I do today is what's going to put me in a better position to be able to do what I need to do tomorrow and probably be able to do a little more. But that's all I do, man. I just focus on the day, people. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I'm focusing on are the things that I need to do in my life today to make sure I put myself in a better opportunity tomorrow to get up and goddamn continue on with this shit, man. But like I said, man, this is the first half of conversation with your motherfucker, man, Big Up, man. We come back, man. We gonna get into this shit. Like I said, it's gonna be, hey, man, you know how I do.
Yeah. I want y'all to myself. 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 Yeah. I don't want to share. No. I know it's selfish of me to ask forever, don't ever last, but I don't really care. I want you all to myself. Fuck everyone else. They don't fucking deserve you. Let them fend for theyself. I know it sounds selfish. I know it ain't fair, but oh well. Just make sure you bring your cat for show and tell. Who better for you than me? Not a living soul. We can travel the globe till there's nowhere left to go. It's just me and you. X-ray vision, we gon' see it through. Man of my word, in case you needed proof. Darling, ain't no moving on. Right here where you standing is where you belong. Got so much class, you need a student loan. Only thing left for us to do is buy a newer home and wave at our nose ass haters, tell them move along. I want y'all to myself, I know it's greedy. And I got a long list of reasons of why I ain't leaving. Invested too much to break even. You got my attention even when we not speaking. Buying all them carrots, I'm surprised you not vegan. Who knew that all of you was all that I needed? By all means, I plan to make all your dreams lifelike. And when it get dark, your wedding ring is a nightlight. Shine like the star you are, it was meant to be. I never bow, but I'm on bended knee. Even if you tried, ain't no way you getting rid of me. Stole each other hearts, now we thick as thieves. All to myself, yeah. I don't wanna share, no. I know it's selfish of me to ask forever, don't ever last, but I don't really care. I want you all to myself, yeah. I don't wanna share, yeah. I know it's selfish of me to ask forever, don't ever last, but I don't really care. I want you all to myself.
What's going on, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Up, and this is Conversation with Big Up. Live, uncut, man. And the reason uncut, man, because I ain't putting nothing on it, man. And that's right, this is episode 26, man. You know what I said, man. I've seen people change for the world, but I ain't never seen the world change for people, man. And for those that just joined me, I just want to say welcome you to the show, man. And for those that still sticking around, I thank you, man, for God. Now I'm telling you, man, you know, like it's an honor and it's a privilege just to be able to do this, man, and know that I got people that just chose to just take time out their life to just want to come and hear something that I say, man. And that's why I say I don't take that lightly, and that's why when I get on here, I don't talk about shit that you could turn your TV on and listen to, because I know that don't really matter. That's just a distraction. That's just something that's taking you away from figuring out the things you need to be doing in your life that's gonna help you execute these things that you want to happen in your life. So I just, when I have these moments, man, I'm trying to get you motivated to where you want to turn this shit off and go do something about the shit you're doing, and then come back later and watch the rest of this shit, man. But for those that just sit here, man, and choose to watch me do what I do, man, I just want to say thank you. It's an honor. It's a privilege, man, because at the end of the day, I'm just practicing. I'm just trying to get better at this shit, man. I'm telling you, until I do, man, I'm just going to keep doing what I do, man, because like I said, the goal is to get paid, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, and I ain't going to never give up, and I ain't going to never quit, because this is what I love to do, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, this your man, Big Up, man, and I just want to say welcome back to the second part of the show, man. And then, like I say, man, this is what I want to get into, man, because, like, growing up, like I always talk about myself, man, and, I know you all be like, man, but growing up, man, I've always been observant, man. I've always been observant. I've always watched people. I've always watched how people treat each other. Not because like I was looking at now, but I've always I witnessed it, and when I seen it, I saw it for what it was. I just did, man. I just always did. And then when I was young, like I said, when I was in school, I loved who I was, man. And like I said, I wasn't the smartest kid in school and shit like that, man. And I've been failed. I failed third grade and shit. You know what I'm saying? I done failed, you know what I'm saying? I done failed third grade and then turned around and failed sixth grade, man. Some of the shit just because, man, I ain't have my attention span wasn't. I ain't have no, it wasn't like I wasn't stupid now. I ain't with y'all like I'm riding no short bus. My attention span for school wasn't what it, no, I'm telling you, man, I used to always be a daydreamer, man. I used to always be a daydreamer. I used to always think about what I was going to do when I got out of school when I was a kid. I used to always think about what I wanted, all that. Like, I never thought about like, oh, I want to be this. Like, people be like, yo, I never thought, I just always wanted to do what I could do with the moment I was doing it, man. And so, like I said, man, I never, and like, but I would do my work. I get to school. It's just that, man, and so because of that, man, like I ain't like how failure feel. I don't like how failure feel, man. I don't like that feeling, man. And then the other thing, man, is like, by me being in the streets and shit when I was young and shit, man, not even, I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't even not even being in the streets, man. It was more when I was coming up. And you can read it in my book, man. I talk about this in my first part of my book about why I went into the streets, man. Because, man, when I was younger, man, I was like 14 and I came down to Georgia. And I was goddamn, matter of fact, in Atlanta, Clarkston. And I came down here, man, and I wanted some sneakers to go back home with for the summer, man. And my mom and aunt didn't want to get them for me, man. And I cried so bad. I'm telling y'all, bro. I cried. I know that. I'm talking about, man. I cried so bad, man, that I started peeing on myself. I'm talking about, man, hey, if you don't cry, I don't cry hard like that, man. I wanted them shoes. They were some motherfucking Patrick Ewings, motherfucking the blue ones, the powder blue Patrick Ewings. You know what I'm saying, man? The white with the Patrick powder blue, man. Man, yo, man. They had the red, they had the white and red. They had them, and then they had the goddamn Knicks color. But I liked them powder, man. I want, and man, I couldn't get them. I cried so bad, yo. I'm telling you that shit, yo. And I think from that moment right there, yo, I being broke existed in me, man. At 14, you know what I'm saying? I understood what being broke was at that age because of that moment. And ever since then, that right there, man, I don't like that feeling, man. I don't like that feeling. I tell people all the time, man, it's only two things that I'm scared of, man. And that's failing, that's being a failure, and that's being broke, man. Like I said, I ain't got no problem failing because I don't know. And in order to learn, you're going to have to fail. So I ain't got no problem with that because I know I get a chance to get over, start over again and do it again. But I'm talking about failure. You know what I'm saying? When you don't got no more chances, when it's over, you just who you are. And like I said, I'm 53 years old, man. If I don't get up every day and I don't do what I do, man, to make sure, man, I'm telling you, man, the world ain't got no use for me at 53 years old, man. So, man, I always had a problem with failure, being a failure, man. And goddamn, because I always equated being a failure, meaning I would have to go back home. And I ain't finna be there. I ain't finna be one of them niggas have to go back home where I grew up with the school at, with people that I done left and went out there. I got to go back home. And you know, man, hey, listen, and you know motherfuckers hating. People are, look at mom. You know what I'm saying? Look at, you know what I'm saying? Man, especially after the life I've been living, go back home, like, man, you crazy? Man, hell no. I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you, man. Shit, man. Hey, man, I might have to show niggas who I used to be again. Because I'm going to jail, man. I'm not going to be out here like that. Man, after the life out of, man, no, man, I got a wife, I got a kid, man, I done had everything, I done did shit, I done acquired shit, man, lose all this shit. Man, 53, my wife leave me, ain't got no money. Man, I'm going to jail. Man, y'all niggas better watch out, man, because I can't do nothing wrong. I'm too old to be out here trying to goddamn get out here in these streets of this world. It's a young man world, man. And I'm too, man, I don't know nothing about scamming. I ain't none. And I really don't know nothing about robbing. So really, I'm going to be out there, I'm going to jail. I know I am. I'm telling you, I am. If I lose everything, I'm going to jail. Man, I ain't nobody going to see me. Because I ain't finna do bad shit. Fuck that. I ain't going. Man, I go to jail. I can get myself together and come in, come back, man, shit, man. Fuck that, man. I ain't finna be out here in this world fucked up, man. And I don't live my life for the world, but I'm telling you, it costs to live out here in this world. And I understand that, man. And being broke while you trying to get your shit together out here in this world, man, that shit is woo-woo. I'm telling you, man. Especially when you ain't goddamn getting up every day and being consistent about what you need to be doing in your life. And man, no. See, I already know what it takes to get your shit together, man. See, that's why I don't even do excuses. Motherfucker, I don't want to hear nobody's excuses, man. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh man, what you going through. Shit. It's because what you ain't been doing before you been going through this shit. This shit ain't just started today. People like that act like they problems started the day they asking you for money or they asking you for help. Man, them problems been going on, man. They just act like they wasn't real because they still had a little money to bullshit and do shit with. But now that shit done got real hard, now they want to act like these shit just happened. Man, please, man. You don't hear that shit, man. That's like when shit be going on, man. They be talk about like, oh, this like something shut down, the government shut down, and all this right here. And the first day of the shutdown, man, they already talk about how people goddamn can't make it. What? The first day. Listen, I ain't saying like on day 30, they ain't got their paychecks, but I'm talking about the first day. The first day. Listen, you've been fucked up before that. This just give you an opportunity to let people know that you ain't got your shit together. And you, nah, man, I don't know. No, I'm telling you, man, I ain't going with that shit, man. I'm telling you, man. It take a lot to get your, man, it take a lot to get fucked, like, especially you got your shit together. You have to go through a cycle of doing wrong, goddamn, to just end up fucked up out here, lose all your, man, no, man. But that's why I tell you, man, that's one thing, man, I ain't never out, man, being broke, man, and failure, it's something else. Because like I said, man, I always believed in myself, man. And I always loved who I was, man. Like I said, I didn't know nothing else but being me. The problem is, man, when you just being you and you ain't trying to be nothing else, man, yo, you have to learn because you don't know nothing. So you have to learn everything that you gonna got them, and you're gonna make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? See, when we motherfuckers out here, when they be trying to be this and they be trying to do that, see, they already have a blueprint to go off of because it be a nigga they copying. But when you out here and you just living off your sure drive for what you want to do and what you want to be in your life, ain't no blueprint in your life. Yeah, you got things that because it's people, it ain't like you trying to, do some Elon Musk shit. Now, you can just build an electric like that. But I'm saying, you trying to do some things in your life, man, but you just, and I'm telling you, man, and that's how it be, and that's how it is for me, man. I ain't had no blueprint for what I needed to do to be me. Couldn't nobody tell me how to be me, man. Yeah, like I said, I made bad choices, man, but those choices ain't who I am, man. Those choices of who I had to be when I was going through the things I was going through in my life. See, who I am is who I am right now. See, who I am is what people always love me. See, when I wasn't who I am, the same people that still love me, they didn't want to be around me because I wasn't the person that I wasn't getting up every day and I wasn't making the kind of choices in my life and I wasn't doing the things I needed to do to be looked at like that. See, I tell people like right now, the same name that used to be on goddamn parole sheets and the same name that used to be on goddamn police reports and the same name that used to be on goddamn prison places, it's the same name, man, that I sign right now. When people goddamn, it's the same name, man. It's just that, man, because I get up every day, man, and I live my life in a different way, and I choose to treat people in a different way, that when people see that name, they don't even know the lineage. They don't even know the lineage is going. You know, they don't even know what go along with that shit, man. You know, and it's people that know me, that knew me from back, that just won't accept me for who I am. Just don't accept. Like, I don't get on that shit no more. I don't talk about that kind of shit no more. I don't be around that kind of shit no more. I just don't, man. And I don't have no understanding for no nigga who used to be. I just don't have an understanding for people that do that shit, man. See, the goal is to get paid. The goal is to got to be out this motherfucker being successful and doing the things you need to do to provide for yourself and your family. See, that's what the goal is, because at some point you're going to leave this motherfucker. And when you leave this motherfucker, you want to be able to leave it to somebody that can goddamn take it, to be able to help them get through the things they're going through. I'm telling you, I ain't saying leaving it behind to some broke motherfuckers who are, no, I'm saying, man, but when you got a family, you want to be able to educate them, man, and you need money to do that. So I tell people, man, like, nah, man, like that shit always failing and being broke, always being real to me, man. Always, man. I ain't never, man. Because I know how the world treat people that fail, man. I know how the world treat people that fail, and I know how the world treat you when you a failure. See, the first person they want to talk to after somebody lose a fight is the loser, man. Motherfucker lose Super Bowl, they go talk to the loser first because they want to see the pain on your face before they see the joy on this other motherfucker face. Go talk to the nigga that win. No. They want to go talk to the loser. See, they show up like they there to support you, but they really out there to put you on Front Street to show the people all the pain that you went through. Because see, some people, man, I'm telling you, man, that's just how it is, man. And see, that's just how the world is, man. See, motherfuckers like to be saying like, yo, oh, when you get some money, people treat you different. Hell yeah, they do, nigga. Shit, you just got to remember that when you get some money, though. See, you can't get no money and fall in love with how they treating you now, to the point that you forget when you ain't have what you got now, people ain't treat you like that did. People ain't accept you with. See, I know, I'm telling you, man. Like I tell people, man, like you may don't listen to my people, don't listen. I'm telling you, they come back and listen to this shit, be like, damn, bro, be saying shit. Because I'm telling you, man. See, I used to get up, man, because I used to love the applause of the world, man. Everywhere I used to go, I used to get up, man. As soon as I get up, I'm dressed. I'm fly all day long, man. I'm always looking. I'm always, man. And that's a good thing, man. But I always did it, man, because I used to like the goddamn, hey, I used to like what came along with that shit. Sometimes, man, I'm telling you, man, see, I ain't never been a nigga that fake it till you make it. I always made it until I made it. So I always look good. Whether I had my shit together or not, man, I'm going to always look good, man. My hands with my finger, man, back when I was goddamn 16, 17 years old, I was going to get manicures and shit. My mama them used to be like, boy, you can look at your nail. How your nail? I used to go get manicures back then for people all on that shit, man. I've been on that shit, man. Man, I'm being a fly. I'm telling y'all, like 53 years old, man, always being like I am. I ain't telling y'all like I ain't no rich motherfucker. I don't want y'all to even think like, oh, no, I'm telling you, I'm just a motherfucker who get up every day and love who he is. I do. I'm telling you, man, I always took care of myself, man. Always made plenty of bad choices. Hell yeah, I did. I don't make them no more, man. That's why I can just be who I am now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to goddamn, because I know who I am now. I know I don't need money to be who I am. I know I don't need money to goddamn do the things I want. Now, listen, I ain't saying like I don't need money. I don't want y'all. I'm just saying that I know that money ain't the reason for why I am where I'm at in my life now. Money is the reason for why I got the things I have in my life, why I'm able to acquire the things that I acquire, why I'm able to do the things that I do. But because why I'm standing right here today doing what I'm doing, money ain't got nothing to do with that, man. That's all about me. That's all about the choices I chose to make and how I choose to get up every day and live my life, man. See, I don't care, man. I really don't care, people. When I tell you that, I tell you that with a straight face. I really don't give a fuck. When I say that, I don't give a fuck about nothing that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care about how people feel about me. Whether I know them or I don't, I just don't even care. Like when I do I don't even look at comments and shit. I don't care about that stuff, man. I just do what I say I love to do, and I don't need nobody. I don't need no validation for it. I don't need no critique for it. See, I'm good at what I love to do. Matter of fact, I think I'm bad as a motherfucker. To tell you the truth, I can sharpen up with a little shit, but that take time, but that's all I got is time. But for what I do and who I am doing this shit, man, I don't believe nobody better. I don't believe nobody can talk the way I talk this shit and goddamn give it to you the way I give it to you. I don't believe nobody goddamn could take these goddamn animal topics and break them down into a way, man, that make you understand, man, shit, we ain't no different. See, I learned this shit because I always loved who I am. Because I loved who I am, man, I developed it to who I am, man. And still right now today, people will tell you I still am who I am, man. I'm a fly motherfucker who get up every day and like to crack jokes and have good times, man. And when I'm with the people I love to be with, man, I like to make sure that they good and they okay. That's just who I am, man. That's who I always been. When I was out here in these streets, that's who I was destined to be. Destined because I knew that's what I was going to always do until I got the way I was at. I just thought money was going to be the reason. Until I kept getting money, and that was the reason I kept going to jail, because I was just trying to get some money. Then I took accountability for my life. And I worked on myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and motherfucking financially. Because you can't do one without the other. I don't care how much money you got. If you ain't mentally strong, man, the world gonna fuck you over. And people are too. If you ain't spiritually strong, you can't even deal with the world. And you probably can't even deal with the money. Because with that money come a lot of bullshit, man. And you got to know enough about yourself to be able to deal with it. And if you ain't physically strong, man, you already know what it is, man. Shit, you can't even enjoy it. So that's why I tell people, like, I know what go along with this shit, man. And when I step outside, I know what I'm stepping outside into. I told my cousin this the other day. The only thing that's outside is cash registers and niggas with guns. And both of them trying to take your money. So with that being said, man, I just want to say thank y'all for joining me tonight, man. Listen, this has been another great episode, man. A conversation with your man, Big Unc. Conversation, goddamn, Uncut. Episode 26. I see people change for the world, but I ain't never seen the world change for people, and it never will. So what I tell you, man, just get up every day. Like I tell people, man, if you won't never give up. Listen, first of all, if you know what you want to do, and you willing to go find out everything it takes to do what you want to do, and then you understand what you're going to have to sacrifice to do it. If you don't never give up and if you don't never quit, it's going to happen. Plain and simple, man. So like I said, man, I just want to say thank y'all for joining me tonight, man. This episode 26, man. This has been a goddamn great motherfucking night, man. Like I told y'all, man, you know, I thank y'all, man. It's an honor, it's a privilege to be able to get up here, man, and do what I love to do and have somebody just want to sit down and just listen to it, man. And I hope some of the things that I said tonight might have helped you in some type of way, might have sparked your mind to say, you know what, maybe I need to be thinking about what I'm doing differently. Because like I said, man, I don't get on this motherfucker because I think I know everything. Matter of fact, I don't know nothing. All I know is what I need to know about the things I need to know that's going on in my life that's going to allow me to keep moving forward in my life. Outside of that, man, I'm just giving y'all these experiences that I go through because I know we all go through the same thing, man. So I just believe it. I don't even believe it no more, people. I stopped believing. I just know now. And I know that if you believe in who you are, and you get up every day and you make the type of sacrifices you need to make in your life, in what area of your life that you feel like you want to be better in. And like I said, don't just think it's that one area, because it's something else that's affecting you that be weak in that one area. You just ain't as weak. I'm telling you, it all go together. It all go together. But I tell people all the time, man, 50% of your goddamn problems, man, you need to get some money. I'm telling you, 50%, a lot, 50%. Everything else is 10, 15, how you want to break the other shit, spiritual, man, all that shit. But 50% is financial. Get some money, and the world will open up, man. I'm telling you, man, the world, I'm telling you, I love it. I don't know what I can say. I know it's out, but hey, I'm telling you, man. But listen, until next time, man, y'all stay great. Y'all be great. I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc. This is live, uncut. And we're going to get out of here, man. Peace.
To you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. This is my token of appreciation for your appreciation of all my sweet creations. Grateful for your patience. I've been in my feelings lately. The marker that I use to write my failures is a dry eraser. I know my time ain't promised. They got my replacement waiting. Nigga, please, you wouldn't survive the fucking orientation. Just take a sec to breathe. You decide your destiny, not go and be the best that you could be. Here's a gift to you from me. Yeah, here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Dear haters, I know how much it pains you to admit that I'm your favorite. I've taken over your playlist. I know it irk your nerves when they keep calling me the greatest. You really feel the same, but you're just too afraid to say it. You always in my comments, do I pique your fascination? You probably rap too and you wish we could trade places. I know you wish they shot with you instead with all they praises. I got something special for you, hope you take it. Here's a gift to you from me. A special gift to you from me. This is a gift to you from me. This is a gift to you from me. Truly yours, yours truly.